welcome to Maple Birch and Ivy, and I'm Kelly. And today we are doing a combination of a VL and a little bit of a show and tell. Just a little bit. I have three things, only three things to show you, but I'm pretty excited about. Um, Two of them were gifts. One is something that I'm making. So I will do that last. We will start with the VL. That is originally done by Miss the Gray. That is the channel name, and the person is Kay. She did a BL called Divination 2024. She is a she talks about tarot, oracle. She talks about other stuff as well. So if you haven't checked her channel out, check it out. Her channel is very different, and I like that. So it's only three things, three prompts. So the first one is practices I'm continuing. Also, I'm going to continue tarot and oracle. I am also going to be leaning towards more oracle, but tarot will still be in there. It's not going to be too much in the back burner, but it'll be there, and I'll be focusing more on oracle. Um, Practices I'm considering. Uh, I am because I've been doing tree magic for a while. I did take a pause, and one of the things I'm planning on doing on my magical practice is going back to the Celtic tree, and each of them has an orum, and I'm going to be actually be practice. I'm going to consider more of the magical as well as the divination of orum. So that's something I want to I want to study about. Um, I do have some books. I've had these for a little bit. Um, this one is Celtic Tree Magic, Ogham Lore, and Druid Mysteries by Daniel Forrest. I really like how she writes. And these next two is both of them by Sherilyn Hidalgo. Figure out which one's the first one. She just brought out a third one that I'm planning on possibly getting maybe for my birthday in the summer. So let's see. Months in a day. Okay, so yeah, I think this one was the first one. I think so. Much for the 13 one. So this one's Celtic Tree. I can't remember which one came first. So I'm just gonna go with this one. The Healing Power of Trees: Spiritual Journeys Through the Celtic Tree Calendar by Sherilyn Hidalgo. And this next one she did was ceremonies for the 13 moon months and a day, Celtic Tree Rituals. Yeah, this one came out first, and then this one. And she has a third one coming up that came out last year that I wanna bring in my collection. So these three plus the one I'm probably gonna get for my birthday. Um, this will help me. Um, this will help me with um, supporting my practice. That's actually the third thing. Supporting my practice on Ogham will be these, as well as the the third book from the same author. So that's going to help support my practice for considering what I'm considering on my practice, heavily considering on is my own study. I'm also planning on making my own Ogham set. I haven't decided if I want to do it with. I have an idea of two. One is the like the wooden discs and just do wood burning on it, or what's the other one? Doing like resin and add the correspondent tree as best as I can. We'll see what happens. So that's my practice I'm considering, and my supporting my practices, the books that I've had, and etc. etc. The other thing, which is I'm going to add another one, which is part of the considering, but it's more of coming back to. Um, I have a pendulum that I've had for a long time. I used to use it heavily. It's been calling, it's been calling me for a while. I also, I also have like two others from different stones that I want to use as well. So that's gonna be something I'll be going back to. I miss it. I miss it very much. I know some people have problems with pendulum readings. I don't. So I just took it to the back burner for a while. Just focus more on cards, and I'm going to be going back to it, and probably sticking with it for till the day I die. It's definitely my go-to. So I just have to find my. I have one that I've had for a long time that the chain didn't break, but there was like a at the end there's like a nice little like bead on, when you're holding it. It just needs to put it back on. So I have pliers and stuff, jewelry pliers and stuff like that. Just put it back on. I have two others that I want to add. I want to put a more of a decorative chain. Just add beads and what is it? Beads that corresponds to that crystal as well. So pendulum, yes. Supporting my practice is those books, leaning towards more oracle. Oh, that's the other thing. Um, if some of you don't know who are new to tarot, one thing that tends to happen is every year we pull out. You could do it two ways. You can either do it. You take out all the major arcanas out, and you take the major arcanas and you shuffle them, and then you pick the card, and that's your card for the whole year. Or you can take your birthday, your month, and your day. You add those two. So, you, say for instance, your birthday is 2/22. So you do. So that's February. So that's 0 + 2 is 2. 2 plus, so it's 22nd. 2 plus 2. You're gonna break off. So that's 2, 4, 6, 6. And this year, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8. 0 is 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 14. So you look and see what your 14th card is. Now there is 20. I should know this. I believe it's 20. I can't remember if it's 22. That's gonna drive me nuts. I can't remember if it's 22 or 24. But if it's past, I think it's 24. So if you're past 24, if your number adds up to like 25 or 26, you take the 2 and this. Say if it's 26, you add the 2 and the 6. You break the 2 and the 6, and you go. So that's how you do it. You either take your birthday and the year, and you add them separately. You don't do 22 plus 2. No, it's 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4. So because I'm using February 2022. No, that is not my birthday. My birthday's in the summer. Or you could take all the major arcanas and shuffle them, and you bring it up. So this was the first time of me doing the addition, and I messed up. So I did it correctly. So I'm going to do both. I'm going to do both the two. I'm going to use the one that I messed up and the one that is adding, because I think they both go hand in hand, on top of the major arcana that is for the whole 2024. So you take 2, 0, 2, and 4. That's 8. That's the strength card. That is the card for the whole year. So, but the twist I'm going to be doing is the strength card. The planet for that is the sun. So I'll be using the sun energy into my workings, including the two other majors, the one that I goofed up on the addition and the one that I did it correctly. I'm still going to use the one that I messed up, and I'm going to use the planets on those, the corresponding planets on those as well. So I'm pretty stoked on that one. So that's something I'm also very strongly planning on doing as well. Um, two of them, two of the cards that I had, one of them being the whole 2024 card, the strength. I work with sun energies a lot. And then the other one that I messed up, I work with the planetary as well that I'm stoked on. And the other one makes sense. And I know the deck that I'm gonna have it set up on my desk. I know the exact one. And so go from there on that one. I think that's it on the VO. Hopefully you were able to follow that. And my little thing to show and tell. Let's see. Show this. Where did it go? I just had it. Oh, where did it go? Okay, let me show you this one. I put it over there. Oh, there is one more thing I forgot to add on the divination part. Ambrosia's Book of Witchcraft. In the back of this, she had created 13 spreads to use in the divination project, each one corresponding to a specific aspect. These spreads were made, so these are all for the moon. So I'm going to be doing for each of the moon. So it's going to be like the old wolf moon, snow antler moon, which is in February, windy warm moon, and I'm going to be using I'll be using that her moon spreads this year. I didn't do January's. I might do that for the 20 up to 20 January 2025. I'll start either February or this, definitely no later than March on the aspect. So I might start February to January, or I might do March to February. We'll see how I feel in February. So yeah, that one. Let's see. There was something that I can't seem to find it, and I am annoyed. I know I put it down somewhere. Excuse me one second. Over here. I might found them. Found them. Oop. Sorry, I kicked the stand there. Okay, so at work, somebody gifted me these earrings. I think I've showed these. I'm pretty sure I did. They're really cool, but I'm planning on taking the hooks out, and I'm going to be making talismans. And one's going to be where I'm going to be. It's going to be hooked up with me. I'm not gonna wear it as a necklace. I'm gonna have it on. I'm gonna have it on me in a different way. It's gonna be sort of a piece of jewelry, but not quite. I'll show you in the time being. And then this one is gonna be hanging near my altar, which is over here. As you can tell, it's a little different in here because we switched rooms. Yeah, I'll get to that later. But cool earrings. But I'm gonna be doing something different with these. As a side project. Next, right around Tuesday or Wednesday, I parked my car and stepped out. And when I put my foot out, I get up and I look down. I always do, but I happened to look down. It was raining. It rained the night before, but it was still cloudy and wet. And sitting right there was a decent twig of juniper. That was just, and there is juniper trees in the area that I work at, but it was because it was raining and windy out during the night. It blew off. So I have juniper berries too. So I think I know what I'm gonna be making soon. And they fit really well in this bowl. And then the third and last one is this. I've had this for a while. I have another one. I have to find it. I have another one. And I'm planning on doing something similar. It's made out of like a type of metal or something. It's not iron cast. It's not iron cast. This is iron cast, obviously. This is not. This came in black, and I just got done yesterday painting it. This is what you call worn penny is the name of the paint, and I decided just to kind of leave some of the black because when you first paint it, especially with a small brush, it doesn't quite. Even with this, part of it's because the whole thing was black, but I figured I'll let it leave some of the black in. I only did two coats, but I kept some of the black. If you can see it, some of the black there to keep it more that worn out, because the name of the paint is Worn Penny, WORN. Gold handle, and this is called Festive Green, I think. It's like reminds me of like a spring green, almost peridot. This is almost done. I'm planning on adding. I have like crystal chips and some glue that I'm planning on going around here. And I'm thinking about adding two on each side, two types of crystals. And this is going to be my new Prosperity and Abundance bowl. I am completely revamping it. It's working all right, but I knew it was definitely better than the first one when I made it, but I knew it wasn't going to be there for long. And the table that I use, my husband has like his entertainment stuff, like his video games or whatever and stuff like that. He said he's planning on taking that and bringing it down cellar. Um, so I'm gonna need a new table or a new shelf or something for a brand new abundance and prosperity. And I'm gonna do it a completely different way. There's one ingredient I'm not gonna use. It doesn't feel right here, so I'm not gonna be using it. But I have some ideas in my head. I just gotta write it down later of how I want to do it. But anyway, enough for me to chat. I'll shut up now. You guys are probably bored out of your minds. So, oh, and one more thing with part of my divination. It's in this. No, that's not it. It's not it. I think it's in. Oh, I don't have it. It's not. No, it's right there. It's right there. Hang on. So I don't know if I showed you this. Some of you guys who are new, some of you guys who are not. I took a pause on my grimoire, and I ended up ordering PDFs from from Mickey Miller. She doesn't do those. She doesn't do them anymore. Um, which is sad because I can't find the Ivy one, the Ivy page. I don't know what the heck. At least the front page of it. So I might have to print something totally different for it. But I took I've been taking her pages and just making my own, my own grimoire journal of the counter trade. So, of course, I wrote down properties of bees for the elder. And I would leave a couple pages, blank pages, in case I want to add my own. Yeah. So, yeah. And then, like, after I glue them on and everything else, the rest of the page is going to be some additions of my own um, personal spells and stuff like that as I go along. And that's it. And until we see each other again, I hope you enjoy this.